perfect, right? I'm in heaven.
I'm just going to show you guys a quick, like right off the camera, no editing, no color grading, nothing. We're showing out the Osmo Nano. I always like to fly, you know, when the sun's starting to go down, not in the middle of the day, because then you get nice colors. Don't even need an ND filter. This is the metric with the camera, because the camera is like 52 grams or something like that. So let's just show you the weight. And it can be made as a pusher or as a normal. It's called the metric. It's my 5-inch drone. I don't get to fly it that much. There you go, 403 grams. And then I fly it with the smallest 6S battery that has a ton of power. This is a Dogcom 850 150C, and it weighs 140. So you're looking at a total of around 544 grams for that setup. And you're gonna see it here flying at around 100 kmh for 3 minutes straight. Faster, because mom is a crazy driver. If you want to get this drone, it is $80. It comes with a top plate and a bottom plate that are totally symmetric. They're the same. It has 4 arms and they interlock into each other like this. And it's neat because even though they aren't symmetric, they are if you flip them over. So like this can be used for this arm, and if you flip it over, it can be used for that arm. So one arm works on any arm, and they all are connected by one bolt, and inside the middle they meet and compress this circle PIBA print, and it creates a really nice and tight. It's very hard to get the last arm in once you got the first 3 in, but once you get them all in, it creates a really nice tight build. Where you don't have any carbon smashing against carbon if you hit the arms. The bumpers and everything, it's all made in PIBA, and that comes with the $80. All these standoffs are custom made and ordered from me. They're 77.5 of aluminum, so these are a lot stronger than the standoffs that come from AliExpress. The carbon arms are 4.5 or 4.8. My buddy said they're 4.8. The top plate and the bottom plate, they're 2 millimeters. And then this is also, I believe, 2 millimeters. And then you can take the stack screws. You make sure that they're countersunk screws. You can do 20 by 20, you can do the 30.5, and you can do 25 whoop board. So you can put like a 45 all-in-one, and it should be able to handle this because it's so light. And that's basically what I tried to do, make the lightest, strongest thing that we can do. Not have a 1500 battery, have a nice light one, and get that agility and power. So check it out. For an extra $40, you get an extra set of carbon for an extra $40. So I'm trying to make it reasonable, good stuff. So $80 with the prints. It only takes nano cams, 120 with an extra set of all the carbon. Okay, if you're interested, my website is in the description. If you go to the bottom of the website, there's my Discord, and that's the best way to order off of me, and I ship them worldwide. To the States, it's usually around $15 to $20, and international around like 20 to 30. Oh, right now it can only fit 4.9 props, so I'm using the S-Bang props here, but the future versions will be able to take 5.1. But this is basically as tight as you can make it. So let me just show you the settings I was using. Color in 10-bit. If I use the D-Log, I can get a bit more out of it, but the normal colors are pretty good. Exposure's on normal. And on the image adjustment right here, I have noise reduction on -1, texture on -1. I actually shot like a whole vlog, which I will put at the end of this video once it's up. I shot in 24 frames per second, so that lets more light in. It's better to do this like at the end of the day when there's less light. If you do it in the middle of the day, when it's too bright, it's better to go to a higher frame rate because more frames per second, less light in. And then I had the standard dewarp and rock steady on, and I use these settings for vlogging, for everything. So you can use those settings for everything. I really like that once I have my settings set, I can just have it, and it's as simple as hitting click and it starts recording, and then when you're done, click and it stops recording. I also blacked out the DJI so it doesn't stand out as much, a little bit more stealthy, but it's a pretty fun camera.